Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. We're going to go with this lighting today. I have so many cards around me, but first we're going to look at the Ladybird postcards. Well, postcards from Ladybird. Okay, there's 100 postcards in here, and I'm going to cut this deck in half. Okay, we'll take one half, put it over there, and then we'll shuffle these ones. So we may be getting 2 stories. Let's just go with the flow. Okay, postcard. I'm part of the Ladybird generation. Let's see what card wants to come out. I think it's better if I shuffle this way. That card there, it's like it. Come to Holland. Yes, please. Okay. Flowers. They're not tulips, they're flowers, but come to Holland. And wear some clogs. I can't see their feet. That's the bottom of their dresses. I thought they were shopping bags. Come to Holland. There's feminines here. That's kind of like come to nature. Come to the green grass of home. Right, let's pull another card. Well, I have the Divine Feminine's cards here, which I was drawn to because they were the same colour. The red here. The Divine Feminine. I was actually thinking about booking a holiday, and that's what come to mind was Amsterdam. Maybe I'll just go to Amsterdam on my own, just for a break, a three-day break. Anyway, let's see what energy the Divine Feminine's showing up in. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. Now, it's not often that this card has come out. I am blessed, my courage gives birth to the divine. Now she's pointing to the flowers. Come to Holland. The crown there that she's wearing. Okay, this is taking me to the upcoming Jubilee. Okay. Which our country is celebrating this year. Yeah, this year, 70th year, this week, starting Thursday. Okay. So Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God, I am blessed, my courage gives birth to the divine. Let's find out where Mary is. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and what? With silver bells and cockle shells. And pretty maids all in a row. Mary of Nazareth. She's after Mary Magdalene. She's after Mary Magdalene. Okay, so Mary of Nazareth is Jesus's mother, and Mary Magdalene is Jesus's divine counterpart. So Mary of Nazareth is after the Divine Feminine. Okay. The feminine counterpart. Page number 5. Dedication. Just these sentences are shouting out why these ladies of love. The Divine Feminine Oracle contains 53 saints, mystics, poets, priestesses, gender rebels, cross-dressers, trailblazers, and holy troublemakers who represent both divine beings and the human woman who sought to embody them. Okay, page number 5. Let's see why Mother Mary here is coming for the Divine Feminine. What message does she bring? Who she is, Mary of Nazareth represents the profound spiritual and creative power we all possess. Mary, or Miriam in Hebrew, was a 1st century Galilean Jewish woman from Nazareth who is one of the most crucial figures in Christian tradition for having given birth to Jesus Christ. Okay, you're going to have to excuse my pronunciations, as usual. Someone's got either a hedge cutter or a strimmer out there. Mary has been venerated since the inception of Christianity and also holds a revered position in Islam. Revered. Her many names include Saint Mary, Virgin Mary, Queen of Heaven, Our Lady of the Angels, Our Lady of Good Counsel, Our Lady Undoer of Knots, She who confirms the truth. The Theotokos, which means God-bearer or Mother of God. The Gospel of Luke relates that when Mary was engaged to Joseph, the Archangel Gabriel visited her. Gabriel announced, "What joy! Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favour with God." The angel then said, "The Holy Spirit will descend on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you, and therefore the child will be called Holy and Son of God." And Mary responds, "Let it be with me as you have said." Mary is present throughout her son's ministry when he appears at the temple at the age 12 and declares that he... Let me just repeat this. Mary is present throughout her son's ministry when he appears at the temple at age 12 and declares that it is his true home, when he turns water to wine at the wedding in Cana, and when he's crucified, she is said to have remained at his side along with Mary Magdalene. She personifies the steadfast and unconditional love of the archetypal mother. The title Mother of God, or Theotokos, was recognized at the Council of Ephesus in 431 CE and best captures the power of her yes to the angel Gabriel. He hands her a lily in the Annunciation to symbolize the Trinity and to honor the fact that without her, yes, the Christian story could not have unfolded. So I believe there's a strong story that's going to be unfolded, and without you, Divine Feminine, it's not going to exist. So when your soul selects her card, I've always imagined that Mary was terrified to hear an angel loudly announcing that she was meant to be the Mother of God. Her surrender to Gabriel's words feels so courageous and too unacknowledged. Mary has no idea what she will have to meet with, what will be asked of her, or what this love for her son will put her through. But she says yes, nonetheless, so that she can be in service of the divine. Dedication. That takes me back to that, when it just said dedication. Mary's acceptance of her role has been in the shadow of the Christian story, uncelebrated because she is seen as so divine. But she was human too. She could have said no. Her courage could have faltered, but she aligned with the light. She heard Gabriel's She heard Gabriel's words, "Be not afraid," and allowed the divine story to work through her life. And she let joy dictate her response. Mary leads us to trust that we can say yes to what feels light. It doesn't have to make sense or work with the timeline the ego has mapped out for us. In the midst of our ordinary, everyday lives, we can say yes to the angel who greets us in the space of our heart and let the energy of joy give birth to the divine through us. So the soul voice meditation, am I in service to the light within me? And the intention, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Holland here is just kind of shouting out Holy Land. Okay. Let's have a look at the Psychic Tarot and see what's going on. Positive movement forward. Somebody's being drawn somewhere because I was really taken down to her hand pointing here to all the beautiful flowers. Positive movement forward. The energy of a vacation. You need a break. Who's in the boat? Foundation and achievements. So again, it's kind of a leaving home. Is this about setting up a new home? I feel like things are quite settled in a home and now it's time to relax. Transformation. How beautiful. So Divine Feminine, this beautiful transforming energy here. The Crown Chakra. The Grand Awakening. Let's get an angel prayer. So is this you travelling, Divine Feminine? Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So it's all coming together. All together now. Down at the farm. Unconditional love. Okay, we're seeing as we've got the Divine Mother here. The Mother of God. You are blessed to receive the guidance and support of the Divine Mother at this time. Okay, so she is coming to the feminines, to the Divine Feminines here. Together. Okay. We'll get back to that part. Her nurturing and loving spirit fills your energy like a cup so that you can feel whole again. Together with her angels, she knows that at times you can feel unloved and find it difficult to share your love with others. She is here to help you see that it is just as blessed to give as to receive. You have given so much of yourself in life and love, and now it's time to receive. You are never too old to be mothered, and the Divine Mother sends her blessings to you at this time so that you can feel wrapped and secure in her love. You are being encouraged to love yourself and to see that you are deserving of love, so that the Divine Mother can work with your angels to bring healing and miracles into your life. You are a being of unconditional love. It's natural to love and be loved because it's who you are. The Divine Mother. The Divine Mother is the Divine Mother in energy that runs through every belief system in the world. In India, she is seen as Shakti and Parvati, In the East, she is seen as Kuan Yin, and in many other places, she is seen as Mary. Whatever you call this energy, she exists within us all. In this case, the Divine Mother is Mary, the Queen of the Angels. Whatever face or name you give her, she will be there for you in time of need. Okay, I need to wrap up this portion of the reading here. Let's go to a Sacred Spirit reading card. A Magical Mermaid first. Okay. I feel a little congested all of a sudden. The crown. I've got the crown chakra here. Last card in the book. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite and your highest consciousness. It's a connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To balance this chakra, I find that meditation, breathwork, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture and colour therapy work best. When properly aligned, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deeper sources of wisdom. Let's see what the magical unicorns would like to say to the Divine Feminine. And then we shall find out through the Sacred Spirit reading cards why you are receiving this message, Divine Feminine, from the Mother Mary. Okay, unicorns. Can we have a message for the Divine Feminine, please? Love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. Did have the card of unconditional love here. People who are angry are really afraid of getting into trouble, even adults and people with important jobs. So when you meet someone who acts like a bully, remember that this person is really just afraid. If you get angry back at the person, you'll just add to their fear. You can heal away anger with your thoughts of love. See the goodness in everybody, including yourself. Know that everyone really wants to be happy. No one likes to be a bully. No one enjoys being angry. Bullies and angry people are very lonely because their anger pushes other people away from them. So you can help by being kind to such people. You'll also want to be kind to yourself and listen to your inner voice, which tells you how to stay safe. Call upon angels, especially Archangel Michael, to protect you if you ever feel afraid. And love is your best protector, because your inner voice helps you to know the love that's within every person. It will keep you strong no matter what. Okay, well, let's have a look and see why it's important you receive this message, Divine Feminine. Soul Fragments. Card number 33, balance will be restored. do feel this maybe has something to do with something that's going on the masculine side. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. The life of our soul is infinite, and while aspects of the self are never truly lost, they can separate through times of trauma, grief, separation, loss, or refusing to deal with an issue. The psyche's self-preservation caused this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. These fragments are merely in places our consciousness has chosen to forget, to spare the emotional turmoil from an intense emotional experience. Recalling these fragments with love, healing and understanding allows the soul to continue moving forward without the individual feeling stuck in the past or unable to get over an issue or event. Empowering, I can't seem to get my bloody words out, empowering and liberating retrieval is recommended if you feel you are missing parts of yourself. Although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Seek a professional guide if you feel more comfortable. Currently you may be feeling incomplete, not like yourself, physically flat with no motivation, lacking joy in your life, or even that you are unable to move forward in life. Right now your soul needs to reclaim a part of its missing memory. Past trauma that is being held within you is crying out to be healed. Through recollection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful, you are entering a period in which you will be challenged emotionally. Build your resilience and remain objective. Fear-based experiences need to be addressed now. Past life regression could be beneficial to create understanding of phobias, deep-seated fears, or subconscious patterns that have previously controlled areas of your life. Reclaim your power. It feels very much as if the Divine Masculine is reclaiming his power. That's why this beautiful loving energy is coming forth. You're calling the Divine Masculine home. Your love is healing his fear. Love heals fear. Okay, the angel assistance is Guardian Angel Rampal, clearing karmic debris, recalling lost soul fragments. Okay, I think we should go over to the Divine Masculine's energy. Let's tidy up. Let's tidy up. And the cards for them are here. Stack them all on top of the Divine Feminine's deck. That's it. Let's give her all that to deal with. But the first card said, well, the second card, when I read the Divine Feminine's, the Mother of Nazareth, the Mother of God card, she said yes. And she didn't know what she was signing up for. She just wanted to serve. Okay, so let's have a look at this pile of what? I felt like it was a pile of trash for the Divine Masculine. Let's have a look and see what you're going through, Divine Masculine. I can tell you an interesting album that you might want to listen to if you have it, or you can find it on YouTube. I'm sure you can. Let me just take it out of the CD player. It was interesting because if you listen to it in order, there's a bit of a story going on now. And let me just take out the... I'm not sure if it's the greatest hits. It's the very best of Sting and the Police. So Message in a Bottle, Can't Stand Losing You, Englishman in New York, Every Breath You Take, 7 Days, that's an interesting one, Walking on the Moon, and that's where I got to, number 6. If you want to have a look at the playlist, I don't know if you can see that. What comes after that? Fields of gold, fragile, every little thing she does is magic. Dee do do do, dee da da da. If you love somebody, set them free. Brand new day, desert rose. If I ever love myself, it doesn't. If I ever lose my faith in you, when we dance, don't stand so close to me. Roxanne, and so lonely. Okay, let's just put that back in. Sending out an SOS was how it started. Okay, let's have a look. I've got the card. What is this? ABC. ABC. Easiest do, re, mi. ABC. 1, 2, 3. Uncle Max. Ladybird ABC book. Uh-oh. The pussycat's knocked over the ink. It's whose fault is it? Is it the child's fault? Is it the cat's fault? Is it anybody's fault? Was it meant to happen? It's a bit of a mess. Is someone going to lose their cool over spilt ink? Not spilt milk. No need to cry over spilt milk. No need to cry over spilt ink either. Okay, so what's going on? There's a little one here who's trying to do her work, but she's looking at something. But while she's looking at something, it's like she's not paying attention to what she's meant to be doing. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the Psychic Tarot. Destiny. This takes me to like automatic writing. It might not be automatic writing, but some other form of... This person, this feminine, this girl, is very psychic. She's tapped in. She doesn't need ink. She writes what she thinks. Destiny. So this is about something being written in the stars, and this girl can see. Maybe she can see the future. ABC. She's young, she's still learning this skill. But it's progressing nicely. I feel like something happens when this girl reaches the age of 10. Although there's maybe from the age of 7 to 10. Pay attention to what's being said through them years. There's 3 years now. ABC. Oh, there's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. So this feminine could have been quite tapped in. I feel like, but if she's in an environment that doesn't support this or doesn't believe her, then so she's in her own little world now. Because then I let it go again. There's no point talking to people that make you feel, well, as if you're lying, as if you're a fool. You're not telling the truth. Patience and planning. So something's... something's about to be acknowledged. As clear as day. As clear as black ink. Patience and planning. The 7 of Pentacles. That's waiting for the right timing. Choose wisely. 7. So that would be 777. Oh, 1077. Not 1066. So it's not the Battle of Hastings. 1077. Bottom of the deck, spiritual union. I'd say very much that this feminine here is very in touch with her spiritual truth. It's a balanced masculine feminine energy who has foresight. It's a forehead here. I'd say that this feminine is a predictor. I feel like she may have been dictated to, though. The power of love. Is this somebody in the masculine's life? It's like he's looking for direction. Is he looking to this child now to be able to direct him? It's like she's got older and matured. I feel like she's stepping into her power now. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Okay, we had this card the other day. I don't feel drawn to read this again. Not the deeper meaning. Let's get another card. The loving energy of openness. So it's very much the energy of saying, tell me what you see, and I will follow your direction. Which way should I go? Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. One more card from here. Feels like you're in a bubble stream. You're just going with the stream here. All the colours of the chakras. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. This is a state of being that you want to reach, spiritual union. Being happy with yourself and your own guidance. Let's get some divine daily guidance from your angels. Okay. I wasn't expecting that message to come through. Feels like this child has divine feminine energy and could easily be visiting the divine masculine, the mother of God. It's there's a child of God, if you want to say that. For God's sake, child. Ever said that to your child? For God's sake, child. So this child is going to do whatever it's going to do because it's perfect timing. What is it with all the boxes falling on the floor? It's perfect timing for this child to do what they're going to do for God's sake. Perfect timing. This child has grown up now. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. This feminine here, this child, Uncle Max, Ladybird ABC book, may not necessarily be a child, it may be a niece. But there is a child here, I feel, that the masculine's known since a child. And this child's encouraging this masculine to walk through the door. The doors are open. And they're standing there right with him. Tell him not to delay or procrastinate, as everything is ripe for your success. Everyone's on your side, supporting your positive outcome. That's nice. Should we read this message? Perfect timing. This card means that you need to take certain steps before your prayer can be fully answered. The angels say that now is the perfect time to act. They will guide you along the way. Sometimes it's not so important how we approach a situation, but that we put energy, action and intention into manifesting what we desire. Once we take the first step in the direction of our desired outcome, the universe will then give us additional support. Additional meanings for this card: take action now. The situation will work out well, provided that you don't delay. Make a decision. Any blocks in the past were because the timing wasn't yet right. Wow, this cat has leaped. Actually, I made Jasper jump twice yesterday. He startled me as he jumped. Okay. So I didn't mean to scare him. I have what's the Archangel Animals with me. And then we should finish with a Sacred Spirit reading card for this portion of the reading. I'm loving the colours today. Okay. Pig. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Archangels Mary, Gabriel and Uriel. Open to the cat. Pig. These wonderful healers come from the Pleiades with a mission to serve by raising the frequency of the land and all creatures. They carry the blue Palladian rose, symbolising heart healing and love in their auras, while their soul mission is to keep the frequency of the land, people and animals around them high, pure and clear. Their service mission is to eat unwanted food and vegetation. In earlier times, it was considered a privilege to share your home with this clean, evolved and clever animal. But I had the energy of, we go to this pile of trash, I wanted to say, when we went to the masculines, or what I was perceiving to be the masculines side of things. The healing angels of the Pleiades and many archangels are working with the pigs to uphold their sense of self-worth and self-esteem so that they can continue to serve at the highest possible level. So the guidance, this card tells you it is time to remember how special you are. Your soul had to be at least 7th dimensional to be allowed to incarnate on earth, and like most beings, when you step down into a body, much of your knowledge and wisdom was lost to you. Your guidance is to meditate for a few minutes each day on the gifts, talents and wisdom held in your soul, then ask for them to be made available to you for your highest good. Visualize the blue rose in your heart and let the healing from the Pleiades pour through you, raising the frequency of your surroundings and touching people with love. This will help you to maintain a sense of self-worth and your true value. You are reminded that many angels are surrounding you, and some of the magnificent archangels are working with you. Some of the most magnificent archangels are working with you. Let's finish with a Sacred Spirit reading card. It's like I didn't want to show my face then. I just wanted to like gulp and sigh into the gulps of coffee. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Okay. Eternal Union. Now the bottom of the deck is this. Universe, look. A spiritual union. New love is forming. And this masculine is being encouraged. 15. Just looking for the book. Another box fell to the floor. It feels like it's a tower just like falling down. New love is forming. Strengthen your relationships. In a lifetime, we are destined to meet many members of our soul group and soul family. Many of them enter through life as a soulmate, fated to teach us lessons about unconditional love and ourselves. A soulmate can be a friend, family member, work colleague, partner, neighbour, or someone you strongly disagree with, clashing with every time you are around each other. When a soulmate enters your life, they offer your soul support, guidance and growth, whether physically, emotionally or spiritually. You may feel you have known them forever, or you may be instantaneously comfortable in their presence. Dependent upon what your soul needs, a soulmate may be a brief encounter, or this relationship could last a lifetime. Acting as a catalyst for growth, these souls are here to teach you something new. Currently, meeting new people will bring great conversations. Interesting people will enter your life now to teach you something valuable about yourself and your interests or passions in life. Social gatherings and casual meetups will create opportunities for meaningful connections. Right now, you are being encouraged to actively listen to others. For those who you despise or see as enemies, view these people as possible soul connections. They are there to teach you life lessons and challenge your structured belief systems. This new understanding will deepen the love you have for others, including new and existing partnerships, opening doors for an expression of eternal union. This living expression of love will influence romantic connections, including marriage with long-term commitments, possible now. The expression of eternal union between two souls will bring new levels of love on an emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual connection. True love is limitless. The shadow aspect, introversion, relentlessness, it says restlessness, disenfranchised. The sacred crystal is the emerald. The angel assistance is Archangel Haniel, attracting meaningful relationships. And the affirmation, I am living and loving. I am a living and loving expression of the eternal union. I am blessed. Okay, let's leave it there. Okay, until we meet again, take care. Much love.